Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nascar 2004 Championship Mode for race 18 of 36. We're officially at the halfway point of the season. We're going to Atlanta. Last week was Pocono. We slowly worked our way out to the field, and we got into somebody on the racetrack. Well, we got into a couple, but mainly someone on the racetrack, for obvious reasons. If you're a longtime fan, you know the deal. And we made our pit stop, and I was able to get up to the front of the field and pass Jeff Gordon in the tunnel turn on the last lap to get the win. And yeah, won back-to-back races for the second time this season. And last time we were here, I passed Mark Martin with 8 laps to go to get the win. And that was my first win of the season. And now we're going for my 8th win and trying to win 3 in a row for the first time all season. We're going with the same car as last week. And as far as points go, we have a 133-point lead on Jeff Gordon. I gained, I think, about 20 points or something like that in the last 2 weeks since we won, or since his win in Michigan. We're trying to get all those points back wins, and he's consistently running up near the front, trying to make that harder. And it's basically just us right now for the title. And we got like another half of the season to go. And as you see right here, we got to deal with the 19 car. That's the only problem we're going to have today. Terry is not going to be a problem, but we'll see, and you already know that. And yeah, without further ado, we're going to go with default setup this time. Since last time, the only change we made to the car was the half round the wedge, and this time we're going to go with default setup. So, we're going to jump straight into the race.
We're live from the Atlanta Motor Speedway in Hampton, Georgia for today's running of the Georgia 500. I think we're in for some incredible racing, judging by this track tester.
The high speeds that can be reached here does make for some exciting racing. There are no restrictive plates to keep them from being able to pass either. It's just all-out, good old stock car racing with the best drivers in the business. I can't wait to get this one underway.
Mike Skinner has had some bad luck the last 2 races.
He definitely needs a good finish, not just for himself, but for the team, his sponsors, and everyone else involved with that team.
Johnny Benson won the Busch Series championship in 1995.
He really surprised some people that weekend. Not only was it his rookie season, but it was also only his 4th start in NASCAR Winston Cup.
Dale Earnhardt has been leaving some on the table in qualifying this season.
And boy, does that drive you crazy as a driver. But hey, anybody can win when they start in the front, right? Well, okay, maybe that's where he would rather be, but he can get up there. It just takes some patience.
I've done it 7 times. And of course, Jeff Gordon's on pole along with his Hendrick teammate Jimmy Johnson. Looks like we got forward to the second row. Here we go in Atlanta. Alright, the halfway point of the season is underway in Atlanta, and obviously got my 2 guys got worried about. They're back here, so I gotta deal with them early on, which is not a good thing, but again, like I said, starting this with default set, that's why we jumped straight into the action. And I felt pretty good in practice with default setup, and I was feeling really good about it. For what I did in practice, it takes, usually when I start default set, it takes a little bit for the car to get going, because my car gets better the longer we run on these tires. We're going to complete the first lap in Atlanta. Alright, into turn one we go. Finally caught the back of the field. We're going to lead Ashton Lewis here, and we're going to take the spot. And yeah, like I said, the car, it takes a little bit for the car to get going, and they are 3 wide up there. Kind of like today's Atlanta, but this with more horsepower and the better Atlanta. So it looks like Turn the Booty and Jerry Mayfield both working their way up to the field pretty quick and trying to get away from me. They're still 3 wide, so I'm trying to catch these guys. A lot happening right in front. Oh, there's Terry. Oh, slide the racetrack, no big deal. And we're moving up to the field pretty good here. Oh, looks like Warburton might have gone to the fence a little bit. Not entirely sure, but we're all good here. So I'm trying to be a little patient. 3 wide on the bottom. Yeah, it looks like Warburton is struggling right now. Thank God I got around him because it looks like he's having problems. We're up to 35th. We're catching breath, what I got into a week ago. Seemed to, messed up turn 1 a little bit. Gonna slide right in front of him. He's gonna try to cross over me. And I'm gonna have the high side. Gonna try to make it work here. Got Kyle Payne to help me. And we're gonna clear Brent for 34th place. And we're gonna have our sights on Mark. Down the back straightaway now, underneath Terry LeBlanc. Was able to get that rival down to turn 1. Was able to get that down. And up to 33rd position here in Atlanta. So down to 19. Oh, slide up the hill! In the wall! Oh. Well, there goes that rival back with Terry. Unfortunately, I just want to try to get that rival down a little bit so he doesn't kill me, but, well, he's not within kill me territory. It's like 60. But no big deal here. So we're catching Kyle Payne as we're down the back straightaway. Struggling a little bit to get going, but hopefully we get a pit stop and with our fast pit crew, and hopefully the crews can be able to help me get all these spots on pit road. It looks like right now we're having no issues. Oh, Damien getting a couple guys there, no big deal. Haven't caught Jerry Mayfield yet. I think I see him in the distance in that red car. Give Casimir some love, because why not? As we are up to 29th place. Maybe 28th here on Kane Wallace. Struggling a little bit here, but that's okay. It was kind of like this the last time we were here as well. We struggled a little bit to get up to the field, and then it took us contact up here, oh boy! Got slowed up a little bit with the contact, but we're all good. Looks like Robbie Gordon and Hermie Sadler had some glove taps right in front of Michael Roots and I. As Jeff Green and I are going to try to take advantage of it. We're going to squeeze it to the bottom. We're trying to make it work here for 24th. And we're going to take the spot. Big Ron Harvick here, this for 23rd position. Give him some love. There's Jerry Mayfield up there. I don't know what I want to do as far as pitch strategy goes. If I want to try to pit a little earlier so I don't get killed by him, or I don't know. We're going to try to get around as safely as we can, because it's still lingering. We're making it what happened to Pocono. If you know, you know. As we're underneath Jerry Nadeau here for 22nd, we're going to take the position as we're already up half the field. Maybe we'll try to share draft him a little bit. We'll try to share draft him into this corner. Maybe try to get that down. We'll try to share draft him a little. I'm going to try to go all the way to the apron. Oh, I don't know. That's good. Okay. Oh. Going to try to be a little bit precise. Oh, we're good. I'm going to try to get a run down the front straightaway. Okay, and now we're going to go all the way down here where he doesn't see me, to where he doesn't kill me. And we're going to make the pass on Jeremy Mayfield. We are now up to 18th. Got to make sure he doesn't get underneath me. We're going to take it. We're up to 18th. What didn't practice? Kind of like last time we were here, they pitted around lap 14, but since we got by Jerry Mayfield safely, and we're almost into the top 10, or top 15 already, and we're not even halfway through this race, and we're already up near the front of the field. So, yeah, we are definitely going to pit it halfway, considering how good our car is. And yeah, that's the strategy. As we got by Johnny Benson for 14th. He's going to try to cross over me here a little bit. We got the drive here down the back straightaway on these Rouse cars. Oh, they're going to pit. Oh, get Matt Kensington up. Wasn't trying to. He's going to pit. I'm going to go a little high, and we're going to pit in a couple laps. Off of 4, I'm catching Tony Stewart and the Gibbs guys for a couple other positions. We are going to pit this lap, so it'll be nice if I can try to get a couple more spots here. We're going to slide in front of Tony. We're going to slow him up to make sure he doesn't cross over me, and we are going to pit this lap. Hopefully none of these guys up here pit, or I might stay out next lap. Look at Michael Watch. Oh, they're pitting. Oh, no, okay. Oh, what the hell? Alright, I'll try to get that pit roll like this. Let's try to do that, but, oh, okay, we're good. 4 tires of fuel. We need a great stop here. Great stop. Gonna shift up in the fourth here, try to get out on the racetrack safely, and we're gonna do this right here. Let's see what cycle lap. Oh, looks like somebody's blowing up there in the distance. I don't know who it is. It might have been the leader. That was Jeff Gordon. Second in points has blown up here during green flag pit stops. And now there goes probably that second place run he's been having. And I'm going to gain a bunch of points here if I get the win as pit stops are cycling through here as we're off of 4. Looks like we're probably going to cycle out in second. And yeah, we're sitting pretty. Try to run down the lane. My son's right behind me. I think he just pitted for tires. We got one hell of a battle for second. How are we giving the inside? We'll figure out who's leading this race. It's going to be just like last time we were here when I had to pass the lead with 8 laps to go. And I'm going to have to bet that's Mark Martin leading, but we'll find out as we get to the finish line. No, I think he's behind me. As we're back to third, going to try to get second back. And that is Jimmy Johnson leading. Remember last time I got the lead with 8 laps to go, and it looks like we might be in the same situation, but we'll find out here. So I'm trying to get around Junior. Not giving his dad a little bit of ease. That's okay. My car's gonna get better the longer we run, so I'm okay with this right now. And finally, we're up to second. Now let's go run down Jimmy Johnson. Down the back straightaway, I have caught Jimmy Johnson. Oh, I was gonna try to pass him up high, but he's really making this pass a little difficult on me. I gotta slow up a lot to make sure I don't get tight behind him in his air. We're coming to 5 to go, and here we go for the lead. And 5 laps to go. We got the lead. And it looks like 3 in a row. For the first time this season is on the horizon. Remember, I won 3 in a row in the Dirt Series. Unfortunately, it came a little short on Wednesday, but it looks like we have a chance to go 3 in a row here. And yeah, let's close these laps out. Off of 4 now, coming to 2 laps to go. Just got in the wall last lap. Not a big problem now, so we got 2 to go. 8/10 of a second now, and Sterling Martin, who just took second for Jimmy Johnson, and looks like Jimmy Johnson has fallen back, probably because he pitted a little early to get to track position. And Jeff Gordon is blowing out. Now I'm going to capitalize. Probably not going to get maximum points, but we're going to get some good points on him. And yeah, I'm definitely going to have a full race lead going into Chicagoland on Independence Day next week. But off of turn 4, going to see the white flag. We're going to have 1 lap to go here for 3 in a row at Atlanta. Off of turn 2, down the back straightaway I go. 3 in a row is on the horizon. The turns 3 and 4, and the sweep. Gonna sweep Atlanta! Yes! Let's go! Jimmy Johnson finishes 4th. We're gonna gain a lot of points on Jeff Gordon.
A rare caution-free race.
That's pretty amazing. It says a lot about the quality and true talent of these NASCAR Winston Cup drivers.
Dale Earnhardt showed a lot of patience in this one, working his way up through traffic.
Yeah,
damn
it
right.
Feels like he passed 100 cars on the track. It's hard work to come from the back in this NASCAR Winston Cup Series. It all pays off when you win, though.
It really does. And when you win 3 in a row for the first time all season. And, still in the middle of green left pit stops. Little dirty getting that pit row. Getting that pit row was a little bit of a challenge, but it's okay. We got down there, and for the 3rd week in a row, to victory lane. go. And got the greatest trophy. Oh, wow. And Jerry Mayfield is not mad at me anymore. Well, he still is, but he's not completely angry with me where he's going to kill me or anything. But that's always a good thing. And the $1 million question is, where in the world did Jeff Gordon finish? Because we're not going to get maximum points. That's going to go to Jimmy. Wait, now, who led the most laps? Oh, wait. Of course it's Jeff Gordon that led the most laps. And he blew up. So, looks like those points are not going to... Oh, yeah, and he finished last. So, alright, let's see here. We got 180 to his 44. So, yeah, we're going to gain a lot of points, but I can very comfortably say that we're going to have a full race league going into Chicago next week. So, there's that to keep an eye on. As far as laps, of course Jeff Gordon leads the most laps. Jimmy Johnson led 8. I led the last 5 laps to get the win, along with Brian Newman and Whatever also led laps. And now I'm very intrigued to look at those points because I'm going to be sitting very comfortably. Alright, so next week is Chicago on Independence Day. Next week, back in the day, can't talk. NASCAR used to race on Independence Day, no matter what day of the week it is. So, right, if it's Tuesday or Thursday, they're going to race on Independence Day. And apparently Independence Day tends to fall on a Friday. So we're going to race on Independence Day like they did back in the day. And let's take a look at these points. Wow. We now have a 269-point lead on Jeff Gordon. And we gained about 130 points. That's a lot. Remember, 151 points you can make up in a full race. And I think we got like a 1.5 race lead going to Chicagoland. So obviously, I'm sitting very comfortably in points. But I know Jeff Gordon's not going to make it easy on me. But yeah, Tony Stewart has definitely closed in on it, that's for sure. And rivals, we just looked at this. And here are the awards. I got picking up places. Of course, Jeff Gordon dominated it, but he blew up, and that doesn't matter. Let's take a look at the awards as we're halfway through the season. Rookie of the Year, looks like Michael Roots is dominating that at the moment. Polls, Jeff Gordon, obviously with 5 polls, trying to get all those points on me, and 9 drivers so far have got a poll. Manufacturer's title, Chevrolet is definitely dominating that by 50 points. And lap leaders, Jeff Gordon is up there with 91 laps. I'm 5th right now with 46. And half the field so far have led a lap. Remember, if you lead a lap, that's 5 bonus points. Man, the good days. But the fastest lap now is a bonus point. But anyways, that's it for me, guys. I'll see you guys next week on Independence Day when we go to Chicagoland. I missed this racetrack. Apparently there's a rumor that NASCAR could possibly come back here. From what I heard, I don't know. We are going to do a live stream on Tuesday night, so keep an eye on that. We'll be racing right here. I'll be racing as a Busch car, so hopefully we can win here as a Busch car, and we'll see if we can go 4 in a row. I don't think anyone has gone 4 in a row before, probably since Kyle Larson, from what I remember, but we'll see if we can do that. Chicago intends to be really tough, but we'll see. If I'm being honest with you guys, I really want to go default setup, but as far as scheme goes, we're going with the Coke car. And yeah, that's going to do it for me today. I'll see you guys next week at Chicago. Hoping for a good race. We'll see. See you guys next week on Independence Day. And as always, have a good day, everyone.